all these outlets, if you see a message, you know nobody agrees with it other than people who work directly in those industries, right? It's usually, a lot of them are intelligence cutouts, and I didn't know what that was. Aramonte explained it to me. PR is very closely connected, and in England especially, they have, MI6 uses a lot of these. So there's this thing called Bellingcat that no one I've ever brought up to has ever heard of it. I never heard of it for a Jimmy show, but it's been on 60 Minutes, and it's like this independent journalist in England who is exposing the crimes of Putin. This brave guy. I'm just watching, I'm like, oh, wow, that's amazing. You're telling me about how bad another guy is in a place where you don't live? Like, where'd you find the courage to stand up and do that? But he's clearly a cutout. It's intelligence agencies are using this to slip propaganda. So Bellingcat is like a WikiLeaks, but of a guy that only finds stuff that helps us and NATO.
Oh, wow.
And thank God for him, because all the major outlets can just take whatever he says as gospel and report it. The classic Dick Cheney move of New York Times even today reported that this and this happened. And he had called New York Times and I heard this happen, and then quotes them. Yeah. They like launder their fake information. Yeah. That's how the level that they're involved in it is so much more than anybody thinks. And not only that, even if it's not some government agency, maybe not the CIA, maybe one you never heard of. There's 17 of them. If it's not them, it could be private intelligence, because there's also that.
That's true.
Nick Kroll's dad from Kroll's show, famously, he, what the fuck is his company called? Oh, Kroll and Associates. The CIA of Wall Street, it's known as. They're the ones that hired like ex-Mossad to spy on Rose McGowan for Harvey Weinstein.
Interesting.
You know, like Ray Donovan shit, if you ever saw that show. But like, that's Nick Kroll's dad. And those private ones, so let's say you work for the agency, the CIA, and I mean, seems like you're allowed to do a lot of crazy shit, but you want to do something that you're technically not supposed to do, go to a private one. Or go to, you know, or if you want to sell crack to the inner city. Remember that? The CIA brought crack in?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, the CIA did it. I remember being like, dude, I've apologized to every black friend I had in comedy whose conspiracy that I dismissed. I haven't seen Godfrey in a while. When I see Godfrey, I'm like, oh my God, I owe you an apology. Every single fucking thing, of course they did. And they didn't just flood it with coke, guns, cheap Chinese guns. Remember all 90s fucking rap and all the like kind of, those were Chinese knockoff guns.
Interesting. On
purpose to fund the war in Nicaragua, and cocaine and crack to fund the fucking Contra bullshit. And it's 100% they did that. And I remember thinking that was, I don't know why I thought it was far-fetched.
Well, because it seems like, you know, if you're a logical person and you're thinking, no, people aren't just that bad, and they wouldn't be lying to us. Why would we think that they'd be lying to us? Now it's just like, it's just so obvious.